Well, today was an interesting day. Who'd have thought that joining an organization that's fighting for human rights would be such a painful experience? Today, subscriptions have gone up. 9 new love bombs that I have been requested to change the term love bomb to love seeds, which I happen to agree with that idea. So although I'll be putting love bombs in the title, the next ones are going to be love seeds. And the purpose of this is to welcome new subscribers. And one of the biggest challenges that we're facing, humanity today, is if you have a point of view, you will be attacked, and attacked big time. Because right now, what we are learning is everything we thought to be true will turn out to be completely false. That means our economic systems are not what you think they are. We're going to get a little bit of information on that. Not that WikiLeaks is the only side of truth. It's just one side of truth that we haven't been hearing about. But we need to step back and make our decisions of what is it that we want to get. The education systems are not what you think they are. It's the corporate world that's brainwashing you into being their little slave, but you don't see that. You will never, ever, ever get a healthcare system that actually works, because everything you know about healthcare is completely wrong. The idea of peace, actually, by your mentality, it seems, is war. I've even had one comment that says the only way that they'll get peace is through war. Not having a peaceful conversation and exchanging information, I mean, that would be completely out of the question. So our ideas of how to get peace is completely wrong. I mean, there's very, very little that is right. Most of our sciences are completely wrong and now being proven to be wrong, but it's not in the mainstream media, because even the media is not what you think it is. The media and your school books don't want you to know a lot of information. Why? Because typically the rich guy makes money off you not knowing everything. As long as you don't know what the rich guy knows, that's why, if you get educated, then you get more money. Yeah, because you know more information than the little guy. It's easier to manipulate the little guy into whatever it is you want them to. I've even had today some guy tell me that silver's the way to go. Even I'm saying that, no, that's the next slavery game. You're just giving all of your power away to the elites because they own most of it. And this guy's trying to tell me that I should be his slave. He's now going to tell me how I need to work to earn his new valued silver. And it's like, yeah, why is it I can't do the work that I want to do? Why is it I got to work the way you want me to do? And the guy is saying, hey, you can go out and get silver. It's free for everybody, and it only costs this much money. It's like, how can it be free for everybody if it has a cost to it? I mean, seriously, at some point we really need to, sit back, take a breath, and realize just about everything we know is not true. And one of the biggest things you gotta really face reality is you gotta say, okay, I could be wrong. And I am human. I could be wrong too. I'm just saying, shouldn't we have the conversation? So to all of these new subscribers, these love seeds that I'm trying to introduce is trying to welcome people into a conversation with love and make them feel like they're welcome. This channel is all about stimulating conversation. Yeah, I'm going to say things that you have never heard before. And along with that, I will get the attacks. And with the attacks, I end up getting the subscriptions up, so it kind of works in my favor if I can just toughen up to these attacks. And what you're not seeing in the background is there is an awful lot of love that I've ended up getting today. It's like I got 1% pure evil hate from people that are claiming to be loving and interested in human rights. But in the background, I am getting massive, massive amounts of love. And one of the most unique forms of love that I got today, and one of the biggest things is you got to be ready to receive love. You got to see love in action, which is why I'm trying to encourage everybody else to get involved in these seeds, because then it gets your receptors receiving love. When you can send and receive love, then you change the neurology of your brain. So it's not so much that you're sending love to somebody else. It's something you're doing for somebody else. It's actually something you're doing to your own chemistry and your own brain. On this channel, you'll hear a lot of shit you've never heard before. I will back my stuff up. This isn't just voodoo magic. This is my opinion. I come with facts, figures, evidence. I don't believe in bullshit. If something is true, it should be true all the time, in every situation. I will talk about some of the deepest sciences. So if you got an opinion, it's like you can't just be calling me a name and saying I'm crazy and get yourself in a straitjacket. You got to come with a little bit more than that, because I know how reality works, and as you judge me, I know you're only judging yourself. So it's like, if you want to say I need to be in a straitjacket, you're basically telling me how insane you are and you should be in a straitjacket. Because you cannot judge me, because you're looking through your own eyes that you judge with. You judge me with your own perceptions of what it is you see, and if what you see is completely wrong, I'll kind of point it out. And at the same time, I'm willing to say, hey, I could be wrong, but let's have a peaceful conversation. If you can't be peaceful without the name calling, that's on you. I don't censor my channel. So every time you want to do a name calling, you're basically just showing your own friggin' insanity, because it's like, let's have the conversation without the name calling. I can do it. I'm working real hard at not doing the name calling thing. And yeah, I may come up with some judgments that, when I judge another person, I actually see what I'm doing, and I'm doing it to stimulate a conversation, to make you see what it is that I see. So you may not even see some of the things that I'm doing. The best thing to do, though, is always say, hey, I could be wrong. But anyways, getting back to one of the most powerful ways that I did receive some love, and this is not to pick anybody else out, but to show you some things that you may not see. But there is one guy, Piano, I'm going to be bad with names, but it was linked in one of my videos. He gave me a video response. And this guy is right into the music, piano, and he's got it. And I may be judging this wrong, but this is my interpretation of what I've seen from this guy. Is he does believe that music is a strong way of creating a peaceful world. A lot of people may disagree with that, but I happen to see where he's coming from, that especially music without words. And okay, so what was playing out is this guy ended up sending me a video response to a video I posted today. Go check it out, because it's kind of cool. And I clicked on it and just heard some piano music, and it was like I was ready to just, approve it without really listening to it, because I'll approve every video. If I don't get it, then maybe somebody else will get a point, because sometimes you get so tunnel vision in your own focus, in your own drama, that it's really hard to pull yourself out of it. And, being this attacked, it is really, really hard to receive love, because you're getting attacked. It's like, which one is the love and which one is the hate here? So, but anyways, as soon as I heard one note, the message that I got from this guy was, and the video is called What Now, I believe. And but I had this overwhelming sensation that this guy put this video together out of pure love. He wanted me to just calm down, just breathe, just feel the love. And as hard as it was, because you do get these messages in your mind, just just delete, just approve and shut it off. Like, you do get these messages that control the direction that you go into. And that was my reaction, is like, I ain't got time to calm down. I got to fight, like I'm in fight now because I'm being attacked right now. But the messages in that music just within the first note was so freaking powerful that it did just sort of slap me upside the head. And really, like, I felt this overpowering love sensation like you wouldn't believe. And then it's like some other human being took the time to want to send, you know, a quiet message that had such a powerful impact. Being hypersensitive, you can kind of feel these things. And a lot of people would say, oh, just toughen up. And it's like, why would I want to toughen up when I can hear and read things a lot better? And I could read and hear what was in every single note of that musical video that I heard. It was like overpowering love sensation, way stronger than the hate that's being directed at me today. So it's like, thank you so much for that video. It was really, really cool. But, you know, not to exclude everybody else that, you know, was sending me love bombs themselves. A lot of people won't see the messages that, you know, aren't necessarily posted. They come through in an email, and, you know, lots of encouragement and support. And I got more of that than I did the hate. So thank you to everybody that is sending me out love. It is extremely, extremely discouraging when you see that in order to pull out of this, we are going to go through that stage of insanity. We are going to go through that name calling. It's the same as what WikiLeaks is doing. Is there's a lot of painful gossip bullshit that you're hearing, and you're going to get caught up in that and probably push the button that destroys the whole friggin' planet. But if you can sort of sit back and take a breath and really figure out what the hell is going on and what direction do we really want to take. So I'll put the list down of all of the new subscribers. Please post a welcome on their post board if you want to participate in these love seeds that we're trying to build with this channel. Welcome all new ones. This will make you really, really think. It will question your own insanity, but you'll get sane in the process. I by no means am a leader. I by no means have all of the answers. I by no means want to point anybody in my particular direction. That is the problem, and I don't want to be the problem. I just want to have the conversation and form a group of us together to see, you know, what's making sense of any of this. Part of the WikiLeaks things that I'm seeing a big problem is they're saying diplomacy is now, you know, the only way you can actually make a solution happen is by keeping secrets. That is the biggest bullshit lie I've ever heard of. It's like, no, diplomacy now done through secrets is the way for you to manipulate your own friggin' solution that doesn't happen to be a solution for everybody. There, you know, open communication, open diplomacy, letting everybody see the truth, letting everybody see the answers is the only direction that you can find a true solution. If there's a secret anywhere in any kind of diplomacy, you got your diplomacy wrong. You got your idea of a solution completely wrong, and you just think you're winning when you're actually not. You're destroying. Humanity doesn't see yet that our solutions tend to destroy us, and we can't see that yet. For example, I posted a question, shouldn't we have a discussion of what human rights actually means on a channel that was supposed to be fighting for human rights, and I got massive, massive attacks. Does that actually mean that these people are all any one of them that attacked me, anybody that's throwing this hate at me today, do we really truly believe these people don't want a peaceful world? No. Every single one of us at the end of the day want peace. But it's just a little insanity that every one of us that want peace are hating each other so much. Because I don't hate any of these people, and I do know they all want peace. It's just our concept of peace. We're just not able to have that conversation yet. Just not ready yet. And you're going to lose your mind when you get a lot of information, because you're going to be tied to, I need to be right. If you want to get sane, you got to admit, I could be wrong. I say that. When somebody can say that too in a conversation with me, then a conversation begins. But if you come at me with you think you know it all, then I'm going to come at you as if I come out knowing it all. And I don't. I say it throughout my whole channel. I'm not one that knows it all yet. Peace out.